Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of SevTech Ages. Today, we're going to be getting into a little bit of mischief. We're going to be trying to start some AbyssalCraft stuff, like getting our Necronomicon, which we have right here, our amazing Necronomicon, and starting us up a ritual base, as you can see. So tune into this episode, and you'll see how we're able to make this stuff right here. Let's get into it. Alrighty, let's get started on AbyssalCraft. So first we're going to need to craft a Necronomicon to guide us through our AbyssalCraft journey. So I've been putting this off for a little bit. I haven't really wanted to do AbyssalCraft. I kind of don't like it. This is like my first time doing it, and I'm kind of a little nervous about it, but it shouldn't be too bad. So a Necronomicon, we're needing some of this flesh, which I know where to get this flesh now, and it's not too hard to get. We just need to go to a Darklands biome and wait for it to turn night. That way we can kill some of the creatures that are there to get this flesh. And then we can use our flint workblade to get the actual other type of flesh. So technically we need 16 of it, I think. Yeah, we should need at least 16 of that flesh. We're also going to need some of these corallium pearls, which I kind of know how to get, but that's still kind of hard for us to get. And then we're also going to need some of these trophies or statues. Now, luckily with these statues, we don't actually have to get those Sogoths. We don't have to get the Sogoths into one area. All we have to do is we can actually craft them. So we can craft them with the monolith stone, the clay, and black powder. We can craft them. We just need 4 of them. And then we can surround them in the Sogoth flesh, which is still going to be a little difficult for us to do. So let's just go ahead and start finding us a Sogoth. Oh, and also, in between episodes, I went ahead and I made us some bronze armor for this, and I also made an atlas so we could find our way back home. Let's go find us some Sogoths. I think there's some nearby. I'm actually going to bring our tent with us, or our teepee with us, just in case. That way we can sleep if it turns night. Ooh, a horse. I'm actually going to tame this horse. This guy just does not want to cooperate. Let me go get a saddle. We got plenty of saddles. Kind of want a horse. Make it a little bit easier on us for traveling. There we go. Also, if we see some wolves, we can actually kill those because we can make boots from the wolves. These wolf boots here. And they are, yeah, the wild dog pelt boots, which will actually help us a lot because it'll allow us to run really fast. So you find some wild dogs, so I might as well just take care of them, because these will make us run really fast. Holy moly! That is a bear. The thing is actually pretty fast. Okay, I don't want to fight that, so we're just going to kind of try to run in the opposite direction. Edison, I don't really want to do that right now, so that's okay. There's a lot of horses around here. I've just found nothing but horses. Look at this. Look at how many horses are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Is that I think I found a village. I swear I saw a house. There's another horse right over there. Look, there's more horses. Look at this. This is crazy. There's so many horses. Oh, let's go! A coal patch! I've still got some wolves angry at me. Oh, there's some sharks over there. Oh my lord, look at how much there is. Do you see that? Holy moly. Alright, let me grab the atlas. Where are we at? Okay, right here. We're going to add a marker. Coal vein. Okay, there's a really good amount of coal here. Look at that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I also found a Sogoth spot. So, okay, this stupid wolf is just going to annoy them. Alright, we just have to take care of these wolves real quick, because if we don't, they're just going to annoy us the whole time. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this is what I'm looking for right here. You see this little bitty, this thing right here? That's what we're looking for. Alright, so I set us up a little bitty camp. It's turning night, so we're going to go ahead and sleep. And then I'm going to actually mark this on the map right here. So let's grab our atlas. And we're going to mark this. X marks the spot. And I should have called it something. Oh, there's a creeper. Why is there a creeper? Okay, yeah, there he is. Okay. Oh my. Okay, I did not mean to fall. Trumpet skeleton? Alright, I did not mean to fall down into the cave, so let's get back up there. Oh god, those things. Holy moly, there's a lot of them. God, and they're big too. Ugh. Okay, there's a couple of them down there. God, these things are so creepy. Okay, there's that ooze. So we need them to spawn a bunch of that ooze. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're going to pick up our bed because I feel like it's going to get destroyed if we're not careful. Look at those things. God, they're massive. I'm going to try to single this one out. Come on. Come on. Oh. Why does it make like spider noises? Okay, it doesn't do that much damage. Okay, but anyways, we kind of have to... Okay, yeah, no, we move pretty slow in the ooze. So what we need to do is we need it to transfer its ooze everywhere so that we can spawn in those, like, banners. And once we have those banners spawned in, it'll make it a lot easier on us. Come on, buddy. God, you are disgusting. They're not actually that strong, though. I thought they were going to be a lot stronger. They're not too bad. I'm going to kill this one. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, and we get a pretty good amount of flesh for that. Yeah, those guys are not too bad to kill. There's just sludge everywhere now. And that's what we're wanting. I'm going to kind of get rid of some of the trees around here. Oh, here they come. What is it doing? Okay, so we just wanted to like ooze up this area so that it can spawn in totems. We need to bring a couple of them out. All this ooze everywhere. Look, there's one of those statues down there. That's what we need. Yeah, they're actually... Yeah, these guys are really not that bad to kill. They're kind of easy to kill. Oh my god, there's just so many of them. Alright. Oh, they're like saying weird stuff. They're like chanting. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to kill a couple of them. Our armor's kind of strong, so they don't really stand much of a chance. We kind of kill them pretty quick. Like, we don't kill them super, super quick, but they don't do a lot of damage to us. And they really haven't chunked much of my armor. So, we're good there. Ow. Ooh, that one did a little bit of damage. That one did a pretty good amount of damage. Okay, just don't let them hit you in the water. They're not too quick in water, but... Yeah, see, they're not too quick in water. Okay, and we're gonna need a pretty good amount of this monolith stone, that's what it is. We're gonna need a pretty good amount of that. So, is there any way... Is this doubled up? No. No, of course not. Yeah, they're a lot faster in their own sludge. So, when they're in the sludge, it's kind of hard to get away from them. Okay, I almost killed them. Can I mine this stuff? Yes, I can. Oh, they keep spawning, though. Oh, they're spawning. Is there any faster way for me to mine that stuff? I don't think there is. God, just more of them keep on spawning. Gonna steal that statue. I might be able to steal some more, but I've got to get them out first. God, there's just... Look at how many of them there are. It's so hard to get down in there because every single time I try, there's just so many of them. I need to try to lead a bunch of them out. I've at least got one statue, so, you know, that's kind of good. Oh, here he comes. Come on. We're going to leave you kind of close by. Let's see how many more I can pull out. Come on, you guys. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Really? I can only pull out one? Brother. Didn't mean to fall down here. Alright, well, let me see if I can find some more out here in the plains over here. Because that might be a little better for us. Because right now, it's kind of hard for me to do anything. Because there's not a lot of room for me to move, you know? Oh my god, I did not know they could break blocks like that. That kind of scared me. Okay, I'm gonna try to steal a thing. Oh! Okay, successful. We stole one. How many do we got down in here? Alright, I got another statue. Let's go. Okay, so we have 3 statues now. We kind of just need one more. And then we'll have all the statues that we need to be able to charge them. The problem is just the monolith stone. We don't have a lot of that stone. The only real way to get it is to either mine it straight from there. I'm going to try to collect some from right here. Okay, they spotted me. Oh, they're coming full force. Okay, I'm going to try to steal this statue. Okay, we got it. Oh! Oh my god. That's a lot of them. Alright, well, let's head back to base. There's not much we can really do now. I got 10 stones, so we have plenty enough now. Got plenty enough stone, so that's what we needed. We got the statues as well. Some of them are decorate statues, but that's okay. Because the reason why is we can actually take those decorative ones, surround them in the flesh that we got from the Sawgoths, and that will actually make us full statues. So we really are fine on that. And we are back. We need to make us some more chests. I love some Eldritch horrors in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's put away a bunch of this crap that we got. Alright, so now with these decorative statues, so if you see this one that we got is an actual statue. You see it says requires open sky above to function. These ones are decorative statues. They don't do anything. They're just decoration. However, if we take them and then we put them in our crafting table and then surround them in the Sawgoth flesh, we can actually make full-on statues, which is what we want. There we go. So now we have 4 of the needed statues that we need for energy for our Necronomicon. The only thing that we don't have is a Necronomicon. And now the Necronomicon is going to need this flesh that we can't understand yet, but soon we will be able to understand what it actually says. But pretty much all it is we need to go to a Darklands biome, wait for it to be night, and then we need to kill a bunch of mobs there. First, though, we need to work on our armor, because our armor is kind of taking a hit, and I need to make some new boots, and I need to repair our sword, because we kind of lost it a little bit. One thing that I haven't shown on camera is that if we come over here from our base, there's this little bitty cave right here. And if you go down in this cave, there's actually a mob spawner down here, as you can see. And there are some skeletons down here. I'm not going to try to fight them right now. I'm actually going to grab us some of the coal out of here. And I'm going to make us a torch real quick. I'm going to make us a couple of torches just so that we can block that off and stop them from spawning, because I keep hearing them every single time I go to sleep, and it's starting to get a little annoying. I'd like to use them as a mob farm eventually. But right now, I kind of just want to block them off. And there's some rotten flesh in here that we actually need. And there's another saddle. And this has been down here this whole time. And I just use this as, I used it as a way to get saddles when we got our original horses. I think we can actually turn this spawner into something else, which might be a little useful. But for right now, I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to put this right here so that no other mobs can spawn in here. All right, there's just some new boots. And I'm also going to repair our sword while we're here. If not, it's going to break on us while we're trying to fight. Been putting it off for a little bit, but we are heading towards a dark lands plains biome just so that we can start working. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just so that we can start working on our AbyssalCraft stuff. And this is taking us a while because everywhere that I keep on going is covered by water. And the horse keeps sinking. There we go. Okay, we're good. But yes, we are heading towards a dark lands plains biome so that we can kill some of the monsters that spawn at night. Yes, I will not be sleeping this night, which I kind of hate because there are a lot of mobs that spawn in this mod pack that are kind of dangerous, but whatever. We're heading towards the plains right now, which is honestly pretty far away. What is what? My horse keeps getting hurt by these stupid flowers, and it is so annoying. Night is approaching pretty rapidly, so I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. But the terrain keeps changing, man. Like it keeps getting so elevated like this. Like I can't climb this with just my horse. Dang, how far away is this? What is that? Do you see that? What is that? This is like a portal. All right, we're saving this. I don't know what this is, but it's like a portal. I'm gonna call it some portal thingy. I don't know. That's kind of weird. It's just like this basalt. Okay, weird. Yo, tons of salt. Salty Grove. All right, well, we found a salt flat, so that's kind of cool. We got a bunch of salt now. Let's keep on traveling. This is Darklands Plains. Should be around here somewhere. Like we should not have to travel this far just to get to a Darklands Plains. This is insane. This is wild. This has to be the smallest Darklands Plains. Oh my lord. This has to be the smallest Darklands Plains I think I've seen in a while. What is this? What is that? This is terrible. Darkstone. I'm going to grab a little bit of this. I don't know what this is used for, but, you know, we could use it eventually at some point, so I'll grab a little bit of it. All right, I just grabbed a half a stack of it, just in case. You never know if we might need it. You never know. Take that atlas off so we're not just being annoyed the whole time. Okay. I'm going to set my horse over here in a pit. See, look, it says the horse will wait for you, and then it just walks away. It's so annoying. Okay, horse, you are going to sit there and wait. Okay, so we're just waiting for it to turn night so that we can get some mobs to spawn. And, oh, buddy, when we get some mobs to spawn, we are going to be grinding. We are just trying to get the meat from the big guys is what we're trying to get. Oh, also, good news. When we get into the blood altar, we'll actually be able to make a lofty stature apple, which will remove our step-up ability, which is this auto-jump ability that I can't turn off. Which is going to help me from you know, jumping when I'm not supposed to every single time. Starting to get a little annoying. All right, now I've got the game on the brightest I can take it, so I might go in and adjust the settings on this video to make sure that you're able to see what's going on. If not, if I can't do that, I'll probably just cut this out. It's not really that important. Okay, well, so far, I'm not seeing any AbyssalCraft mobs spawning that I'm looking for. I'm just seeing spiders, zombies. That zombie saw me from a really, really far distance. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. I don't know if you can see him. That guy over there is what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for right there. This guy is who we're looking for. Oh, and it's a boss, too. It's Mr. Wilson. There we go. So that's the stuff we're looking for. We got leather pants as well, but I don't really need those. Okay, and here's one of those abyssal zombies, another AbyssalCraft thing, and they also give us the meat chunks that we're looking for. These things over here, these shadow monsters, These are the things that drop the chunks that we're looking for. They drop the chunks to make those shadow gems. Oh, and look, there's another one of those big guys right there. So we're gonna go kill him. And these guys honestly are not that hard to kill. So I'm glad about that. Saves us a little bit of time. I will say this, mobs in Minecraft are really not that hard to take care of. Another Mr. Wilson. That's surprising. There we go. Now we have 4 of those chunks. We actually need a decent amount of those. So I don't mind sitting here and continuing to kill them for a little bit. Oh, here's another one of those abyssal zombies. Ooh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to lead him over here till this zombie. The reason why I'm going to do that is something about these AbyssalCraft zombies is they will go after regular zombies. So they will prioritize going after regular zombies than going after me. Which is good. If he'll even do it. If he'll go after him. Doesn't seem like he's doing it. Usually they prioritize regular zombies, but he's not doing it. Alright, so we have a decent amount of that meat. I can't remember how much we need of it. Okay, we at least need 4 to make the Necronomicon. I think we have enough. Alright. We're just going to get out of here now. We should have everything to make the Necronomicon, so now we're just going to directly beeline it towards the base. Oh, also, I have an audio interface coming in really soon, so hopefully I should be able to get better audio quality on the videos. That's what I'm hoping for really soon. Ah, home sweet home. All right, let's do a little bit of offloading. I am not one to organize chests. You will find that out really quick. I just chuck stuff in a chest and hope I find it eventually someday down the line. Anyways, now that we have what we have been looking for, we are going to need some plant fiber. We are going to need some rotten flesh. We are also going to need a work knife if I have that somewhere. There it is. And we're going to turn all of this meat into the right type of meat. There we go. Now we can finally make our Necronomicon. Here we go. I've been putting that off for quite a while now. But now we have a Necronomicon. And we also have our beautiful trophies as well. So that's moved us forward a lot. All right. Now we can actually start on making our first ritual pedestal. We are going to not put this next to the base. And the reason why is because it does some not so good stuff. If you think about it, doing dark arts rituals is not the greatest thing for you to be doing. And the gods do not like that. That's something with AbyssalCraft. The deities, like the statues, do not like it when you are performing dark arts. So they will strike you with lightning. So we're going to try to keep it away from our base. Alrighty, once you've built up a platform that kind of looks like this, one cobblestone in the middle, 2 blocks away with 1, and you repeat that on each side, and then in the in-between, you add a block just like this. Very simple to make, does not take long. Take your Necronomicon, and it does not have to be charged, by the way. You do not need any kind of charge. Look at the middle block, shift and right-click. And there we go. Here's our ritual altar. This will also get struck with lightning, so we're putting it away from the base. When we do a ritual, it will get struck by lightning. So we're just going to kind of keep that away. Now, we cannot do rituals right now. The reason why is because we have no PE, which is potential energy, I think is what they call it. Now, potential energy is gained by those statues. So we can actually go grab those statues and just kind of put them down on the ground and then stand next to them with the Necronomicon and charge it that way. However, the more charge you get in your Necronomicon, the angrier the gods get at you, and they start striking you, and then eventually they will spawn some of those Sogoths that we fought this episode. I don't really want to fight those guys anymore, and I don't want their ooze getting all over my base. So we're going to wait on that. Also, we need a pedestal to even put it on there. That way we don't get shocked. And to get a pedestal, we're going to need a shadow gem, which we do have the parts to. We did get that this episode. However, we can't press it right now because we need a horse press for that. We did get a horse, though. And then we also need a Corallium Pearl. Now, a Corallium Pearl is gotten from Corallium Infused Stone, which is made from Corallium Gem Clusters. And to make Corallium Gem Clusters, we need Corallium Gems. To get Corallium Gems, it's a whole process. A whole bunch of microcrafting. Well, not really like microcrafting necessarily, but you know what I mean. But it's this right here. Corallium ore is what we're looking for. Now, Corallium ore is in the overworld, so we don't have to worry about it. It can be found underground in ocean and swamp biomes. So that's why we're looking for a swamp biome. Now, if I'm not mistaken, in our nature's compass, there's something called a sludge plains clearing. I think that is where we can find Corallium. I don't know exactly. I can do a little research on it and see if maybe that's where we find it. Here we go. So here's stuff on Corallium. Corallium is a new ore found in ocean biomes and swamp biomes. The gems from it has multiple uses, among them the creation of a Corallium pearls. Large amounts of gems can be used to create Corallium chunks, which can be smelted down for refined Corallium ingots. Corallium pearls are required to create the first gateway key, used to reach the first dimension, the Abyssal Wasteland. So there we go. That's what we're looking for. But we have ran out of time for this episode, and I hope you guys are going to join me on the next episode, where we are definitely going to be trying to get us some Corallium so that we can continue on our AbyssalCraft journey in SevTech. We have gotten at least 2 more of our things. We might also adventure into some blood altar and demonic stuff next episode, which might be a little bit of fun. And soon we'll be able to go to the Beneath, or we'll be able to go to the Beneath, which is a different dimension. Pretty much just an entire cave where we'll be able to get our ports and some of our Alchemarium. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Comment if you'd like to. Tell me if it was a good episode. Tell me if you'd like to say something else. I don't know. Whatever you want to say. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.